Hello, this is Scott Wolber, and this screencast demonstrates how to create a tracker from a curriculum map using Mastery Connect. First, log into Mastery Connect. I logged in as a first grade teacher from Cornelia Elementary to demonstrate the process. Recall the Home button brings you back to this home page, and recall the Help button takes you to the Help Center. If I launch the Help Center, it goes to a new window, and there are several videos here to help with Mastery Connect. There are categories on the right and several articles on the left. I typically start with a category or I search. I'm going to close this window, and if I select the Home button again, I'll go back to this home page. Everything we're going to work with in the near future is under Mastery Tracker. If I select Mastery Tracker, the submenu is Trackers, Curriculum Maps, Students, and Report Cards. The report card feature currently is not turned on, but it will be in the future, as the district intends to use this report card feature on Mastery Connect for reporting progress to parents in a standards-based way. Before we make our first tracker, we'll start with curriculum maps. We'll make a tracker from a curriculum map. This teacher happens to have a map here that they created on their own, but we want to make one from a district-wide curriculum map, so I'm going to go to Shared with Me. This is where we'll start the process, Shared with Me. In math, each of the grade levels has a curriculum map, so I'm going to look for the grade 1 for this teacher. You find your own grade level. Click on the title to open the map. So here is a map. Notice that it's organized by color and by unit. If I open a unit, then I'll see some icons. The first gray one indicates there's an assessment in that unit. The ones underneath it with standards, such as 1115, indicate that that standard is taught and assessed in that unit. And there are several in Unit 1. So I'm going to close that. And now we'll go to Make a Tracker, which will take this curriculum map and connect it with the students in your class. So I go to Plus, Create Tracker. The first thing is to give this a name. And we have a naming convention that's not required, but I think it will help the team or the building to find student data. Naming convention is like this: your first name, grade level, subject, tracker, and the academic year. So I'll enter that. Tom's grade 1, Tom's grade 1 math tracker 2014-2015. Pick a color, doesn't matter which. I have to click aside to get rid of the color palette. This detail is important. The default is import students from SIS, and we want to keep it there. So you can just keep that as is. For the import menu down here, doesn't really matter, but I like to just pick the grade level. It does the homeroom that way. And then we will click this orange button, which is to create a tracker. And when you do that, you'll see a green spinning wheel, which I am not going to do in this demo because the teacher already has a tracker with these students on it. The next thing that comes up after the spinning wheel is a tracker. You'll see it'll open up right on your screen and look like this. So here are the units that were color-coded. Remember, the green Unit 2 had standards 1115 and 1117. The gray columns indicate there's an assessment for the unit in that column. And using Mastery Connect to deliver an assessment is in an additional screencast. Thanks very much for your time.